Hey, I'm Brandon from Zaid Comics, artist and co-creator on the upcoming graphic novel Magic Cop, set to launch in August in Indiegogo later this year. And I'm just one half of the two best-looking brothers in all of the comic book industry. And today we're going to be doing an artist talk. I'm going to be showing you guys the internal page for the retro magazine arts that I'm doing. I showed you guys a video a couple weeks ago about the cover, and I was super excited to do that because it was in a style that's one of my favorite styles, like that retro noir gangster painted style. I thought that was going to be a lot of fun to do. The company Offbeat Reads had put out a post on Twitter that they were looking for an artist who was capable of doing something like that, and I do a lot of nude artistic pinups, so that painting style is very natural for me. So I offered my service to them, and they loved the cover. So I'm doing the black and white internals now, which is a little bit of a different style for myself. I didn't know what I was getting into when they had originally asked for internal black and whites. I thought it was going to be more of a hard black and white, kind of like an inked sketch type of piece, but they actually want a black and white painting, which ends up being a lot faster than the color one, obviously, because I can do the inks and then go through it with a black paintbrush and then later a white paintbrush, and it simplifies everything. I could pretty much do the piece in about an hour from the inking to painting process. The sketching takes a little bit longer because of planning everything out. And I'm not going to show you the whole piece today because obviously we want you guys to go out there and check out the magazine for yourself. The pieces coincide with a short story that is inside the magazine. So I don't want to give away any of the details of the story. I do have 4 or 5 more pieces that I'm going to be doing for them for the black and white internals. And those have not been started yet. So I'm just showing you the first one, and I'm going to show you the sketch and then the first part of it here. As you could see, this is what the sketch looked like. They had sent me a copy of another one of his famous sketches to illustrate his point, which, comedy aside, they are super important for me as an artist to understand what they want. It's harder for me to know exactly what you want if you're just saying be creative with it, see what you can do with something like that. And so this guy standing over here and the building, they said that the barber shop has a little like that ribbon thing on it. I don't remember what it's called, but they said that it's pretty crucial to the story. So yeah, it's really, really important to convey those type of things to your artist if you're doing commissions or anything like that. They told me to leave the page blank and or the little paper that the guy's holding, and so I'm going to do that as well. But you can see here from this very crude sketch, we have a sketch that I feel like it looks a lot better. And so they conveyed the barbershop as being the centerpiece, and the mobster in the background is looking in a certain direction while walking away from the barbershop, and the guy who is across the street watching him is waiting in a car. So that's as far as I got out of that. And the rest of the buildings are kind of just filler, just to set the scene, the street and everything. I widened the street because I wanted to put the car in there, because to me, I didn't really understand in the original sketch that the guy was waiting in a car. I feel like that's really, really important. I'm a car guy myself too, so I do like to see the cars. And actually, the car turned out really, really good in the full painted version. I was really happy with that. That was actually the first part of the piece that I did in painting after I did the first test, which was this building on the left, which I'm going to show you right now. And you can see here, this is what the piece looks like when it is painted. So what I did was I sketched it. I went over it with the ink and inked it all digitally, of course, because I'm not skilled enough to do traditional art. I I don't have the confidence in myself. Maybe I could do it. I don't know. I don't have the confidence in myself right now. But this is how this turned out after I went over it with the paintbrush pass. And I think it looks really, really good. I kind of get the feeling of like a chalk charcoal paint, picture from like an old catalog or something like that. I feel like it looks really, really good. And the smaller it gets, the cooler it looks, because you get a higher contrast with it. So I hope it's not too big in the magazine, because it looks really cool when it's small like this. And actually the rest of the piece looks really, really good too. So you guys will have to go and pick up the magazine when that comes out later this year. I think it's coming out in a month or two. And I'm going to do another review of another piece I'm going to do for these guys in a couple of weeks. And if you guys want to catch up on any information that we have going on Magic Hop, we do Monday weekly updates for those. And make sure you guys go over to zaidcomics.com and sign up for the newsletter, and check out on not this Saturday, but the following Saturday from this video. Today is the 24th. So on Free Comic Book Day, which is May the 4th, you'll be able to get the free express pilot issue of Magic Cop Karaoke Express. It's a 12-page issue. And we're very, very pleased to be putting that out on our website for Free Comic Book Day. So if you guys want to have access to that, go to zaidcomics.com and sign up for our newsletter. And follow us on various social media platforms. All that stuff's down in the description below. And if you guys want to check out this retro magazine, I'll put the link in the description below to their website as well. And we'll see you guys next time.